Good morning, students. In 12th standard computer science, we are discussing chapter 13, Python and CSV files. In that last class, we have started how to read a CSV file. There are two methods or read the CSV file. First one, CSV module reader function. Second one, dictionary reader class. We have started already the first one. In that small topic we have to see that topic is what, how to read the CSV file and sort the file. How can you sort the file in ascending or descending order? And next, the another method for reading a CSV file into the dictionary. About that we are going to see. So these two topics we are have to see in this class. So first, read a CSV file and store it in a list for sorting. What I am going to do, I am going to read the data first, and the data I am going to store it in a list. After that, the list value I am going to sort. Finally, I am going to print. That's all. So let me see the coding for this. Very simple thing. First, understand the concept. What work we are going to do. Understand the concept and learn. So first, as usual, import CSV. Next, f is equal to open sample.csv. I am opening a file sample.csv. It will be stored in f. Then next, reader equal to csv.reader of f. F contains the data. It can be read by csv.reader and it is stored in a variable called reader. And next of reader, what is the function? Next function, normally in CSV file, when I am opening in Excel, the first row it contains headings. No need to arrange the heading in order, so we have to skip that heading row. For that I am giving next function. So next function is used to skip a particular row. Here I am giving first row, the heading row. That's all. Next, array values equal to empty. I mean I am creating one empty list. The name of the list is array value. Next, a is equal to integer input, enter the column number. There are many columns are there. Based on which column you have to sort, that you can give here. So integer function is used to convert the data into integer. Input function used to get the input value. So it will print, enter the column number will be printed. You can enter some number that is stored in a variable a. That's all. Next, for row in reader, I am going to print next. For row in reader, one by one row I am going to print. Next, array value dot append row of a. So in row it contains that particular values, and row of a refers what? A column. For example, I am giving 2. The second column alone value will be stored in row. That's all. Array value dot append of row. When I am giving row fully it will be stored, but I am giving row of a. So the row of 2, that particular column values alone will be appended with list. Next, array value dot sort of reverse. So array value contains the data. I am going to sort using sort method, and in which order I am going to change reverse. So I am giving reverse order in descending order. Next, for row in array value, the same thing I am going to print finally after sort. Now after this line, array value dot sort of reverse, what will happen? The value will be sorted. It is stored in once again the same array value list name. Next, for row in array value, I am going to print row. So print row, then f dot close. That's all. So very simple thing. What is the thing? I am entering the column number for which I have to sort. And then, so here see this Excel file, item name, cost, quantity and profit. For example, I am giving my column number is what? 2 I am giving. What will happen? Item name 0th column, cost 1 column, quantity 2nd column. So in the second column values will be sorted. Not only that particular column values, the entire row will be shifted. Now see the output, how is output will be? Column number I am giving, for example 2. So what is the answer here? In the second column all the values will be sorted. So 12, 10, 50, the entire 3 rows will be changed. First comes under descending, I am going to give reverse. So first mouse is, the particular column value alone will be printed, not the entire thing. So first 50, then 12, 10. It is a descending order value. That's all. So this is what, how, very simple thing. We are entering the column number alone. Those values alone will be sorted. That's all. Next, next I am going to say the difference between two things. List name dot sort alone I am giving, it arranges the list in ascending order. Suppose I am including reverse function, it will arrange in descending order. That's all. So list name dot sort arranging in ascending order, sort of reverse arranging in descending order. That's all. Next, sorting a CSV file with the specified column. The same concept here. Instead of entering the value, I am going to use another function called item getter, using which I am going to sort. What is the process? Let us see. See the coding. Import CSV dot operator. CSV module operator function I am including. Data is equal to CSV dot reader. Open sample dot CSV. So open function, open the file CSV sample.csv file, and it is read using csv.reader. It is stored in data. As usual, to skip the heading we can use next of data. Next data, skip the first row, and then the sorted list is a variable going to store the answer. Sorted list equal to sorted. It is also one of the function used to sort, and within that it has two parameters. We can say data comma key equal to operator dot item getter of 1. There I am getting a value column number. Here I am giving directly. So item getter of 1 means what? It will display, it will arrange the data in what order? Ascending order. Item getter of 1 first column. So here that along with the value it will print. For example, previous example we have seen only the values. The keyboard, mouse and all not printed. But here we can display that also. So sorted data comma key is equal to operator dot item getter of 1. That's all. Next, for row in sorted list, I am going to print the sorted answer will be stored in sorted list. I am going to print one by one, so I can give print of row. Next, f dot close. That's all. So here, see the zeroth column item name and quantity refers the values 48, 52 and 20. These are the values stored in Excel file. Now you see how the output will be. First one, mouse 20, keyboard 48, monitor 52. So in the previous example we have seen only the values, but here along with the heading, not heading, along with the data, keyboard, mouse, monitor, that quantity value will be sorted. In which order? Ascending order. This is called sorting using sorted function, and here I am using a special method called operator dot item getter. That's all. Next, we are going to see the difference between sorted and sort. Very simple thing. What is sorted and what is sort? Sorted means what? It sorts the elements in some order. It may be ascending or descending order. And sort function, what is the thing? It does not return a value. It won't return anything. Instead of that, it changes the original list. Original list will be changed into sorted list. The sorted function I am giving, it sorts elements in some order. But in sort method, what will happen? It does not return any value. It changes the original list itself. That's all. Next, reading the CS. That's all. With that, CSV modules reader function over. CSV module reader function is used to read the CSV file. How to read the different types of CSV file we have seen. Now coming to the next concept, a separate concept. How can you read the CSV file into the dictionary? From the dictionary, how to read. How to read the file into the dictionary. So now, before entering into this, let me say the difference between CSV reader and dictionary reader. CSV reader, it works with list or tuple. List means number of values separated by comma enclosed within square bracket. Tuple means simple parenthesis, the same thing. A group of values separated by comma closed in simple brackets. Now, these CSV.reader, it works with list or tuple. But the dictionary reader and dictionary writer, it works with the dictionary. It works with the data type called dictionary. In previous classes, we have seen list, tuple and list, tuple, set and dictionary. So now in the dictionary.reader and dictionary.writer, it will work only on dictionary. Now we can see how to read the CSV file into the dictionary. So what is the coding for this? Let us see. See here, import CSV, file name equal to, you are giving a complete path name, Python program sample.csv you are giving. Next, input file equal to, input file is a variable. I am going to store the answer. The same thing there you have given csv.reader. Here you are giving csv.dictionary reader. That's all. So csv.dictionary reader and you are opening file name. Instead of giving directly, I am assigning the file to a variable. That variable I am referring in the next place. In which mode? Read mode. Input file is equal to csv.reader dictionary reader. I am opening the file name comma r. So what is the result of it? Input file contains the data. That's all. The file name contains the data, then it can be read through the csv.dictionary reader. It is stored in input file. Next I am going to print. So for row in input file, how to print? Print dictionary of row. The same thing, we are adding a word dictionary alone. It will be printed. That's all. So now see, the answer will be how is the output? Here what is the thing? Dictionary will be in curly braces. Dictionary has some common format like key value. So it will print like that. How is the answer? Will be first just remember the Excel column, item name keyboard, that quantity is 48. Next item name monitor, quantity 52. Item name keyboard, monitor, quantity 20. Like this. So here you can give any number of times. So now this is how to read the CSV file into the dictionary. A simple thing, instead of csv.reader, you are reading instead of csv.reader, you are changing a csv.dictionary. That's all. Next, previous classes we have seen how to read a CSV file with the delimiter, default delimiter command, all we have seen. Now in dictionary, how to add those things, about that we are going to see. So see here, in reading a CSV file with a user defined delimiter into the dictionary. Default delimiter is what, comma, I am going to change some of the delimiter I am going to read. So import CSV, you know very well, when I am giving delimiter and all, we have to give register dialect, csv.register dialect, and my formatting is stored in my dialect, comma, delimiter equal to what I am giving, pipe symbol, and next skip initial space equal to true. I need a space before the field, so I have given skip initial space equal to true. Next, the same like previous, I am going to give you a complete path name. So file name contains a file. Next, with open file name comma r. What is the meaning of it? I am opening file name which contains the data in r mode, read mode, as CSV file. Next line, reader equal to csv.dictionary reader. What you are going to read? CSV file comma dialect equal to what dialect? My dialect. That's all. So next, for row in reader, I am going to print one by one. Print dictionary of row, then csv file dot close. Very simple concept. The same thing what I am doing, instead of reader I am using a word dictionary reader. The meaning will be the same. csv.dictionary reader, csv file comma dialect equal to my dialect. My dialect contains my formatting, and for row in reader I am going to print. There we have given row, here dictionary row. That's all. So csv file dot close. Now I am closing the file. That's all. So here as usual, similar to the previous one, what is the thing? I am going to use delimiter pipe symbol. So here the answer will be displayed like this: item name comma quantity keyboard comma 48. Item name comma quantity monitor comma 52. Item name comma quantity mouse comma 20. That's all. So with this concept over. Next, that's all. So students, in today's class we have seen only the two topics, read a CSV file and sort the file. For the two methods we have seen item getter one method, and previously that you are entering the column value, that is another method. Next we have started how to read the CSV file with the dictionary reader, into the dictionary. So here I have seen the difference between reader and dictionary reader, and reader works with, CSV reader works with list, and dictionary reader works with the dictionary. And now finally we have seen how to read a CSV file into the dictionary. For that, two examples we have seen. One is what, simple file, and next with the user defined delimiter. These two topics we have seen. Children, first csv.reader we have discussed the same concept here. Instead there we are using csv.reader, here we are using csv.dictionary reader and all. That's all. So with this today's class over. Children, learn thoroughly. Thank you.